Hi guys, I'm back, and I'm sorry it's taking me so long. I've been going through a lot in my life, and I thought I would share some of that because I think it's really, fun to share in a sense, and also helpful for me. And I also wanted to talk to you guys about some really new beginnings that are happening this year, especially, and next year. And I'm going out with my friend today, so I really don't do this that much. I'm trying to change my life basically and become an improved person. And so one of the things that I'm trying to focus on is being social. And I'm a very, very social person, it seems, I'm sure, but I don't really do much. I don't go out with people. I go with my husband if we have an event or what have you, but I don't go out with my friends. So let's see, I met with my friend in December, and now we're going out again, and it's January. And I think today's the last day of January, so it's pretty cool. That I was able to make one per month now. So we're just gonna go up to Agave and Rye at the corner, and I really wanted to get this video done, so we're meeting at 5 o'clock, and let's see, it's 4:33 right now, and I've been putting off my videos for such a long time. I don't know why and what is stopping me. It's like I'm stuck, So anyway, I guess, I do really well with pressure, and it's, we're meeting at 5, of course, and I'd like to get up there early. I always tell myself I want to be up there ahead of someone else and be like relaxed and sitting there. So this is one of my things I'm working on for my life, is to be social, or to like go take care of myself, maybe go do yoga or go lift weights, things like that. But I wanted to kind of talk about new beginnings really quickly, and then I can expound on them in other videos. I also want to know how you guys are doing. I'm going to try to look at the right spot on my camera. I'm still not great at this. I'm going to just try to stay on task with my point of this video, which is the new beginnings and what I've been up to. Those are my two main goals of this video, to share with you and guys, and get what feedback from you guys, like what's your new beginnings, what have you been working on. We've all been going through this transition for a while. Obviously, Pluto, I talk a lot about Pluto. I have a video on Pluto that I made that I should just share. And Pluto was in Capricorn for like 15 years, and now it's in Aquarius. So thinking about your chart, think about where that is in your chart. Where is Aquarius in your chart? And we just had the very first new moon of the year in Aquarius. So this is a really big beginning. We, as you probably know, have had the Chinese New Year. So anyway, going back to my new beginnings, things that you might have in your life, these are some huge things astrologically that if you have it, sorry, I have my screen here. If you have this in your chart, which everybody does, it's just depending on when this happens. A couple of these everybody does, and a couple of these some people obviously will and some people will not. But anyway, going forward with that, I took my what's it called? My website down because, it's there, but I just took it down for a little bit because number one, maybe you guys know how to do this. I cannot figure out how I can have Acuity Scheduling text me when I have an appointment. So I have to make sure that I look at my emails. Like, I know it sounds goofball-y, but like every day I have to make sure, because I have like a 48-hour window. That being said, I thought about just kind of transitioning for a little bit over to a Venmo moment, where it would be, instead of a larger priced reading, it will be a smaller priced reading and kind of a immediate reading. So kind of like the tarot people, where it's like, yeah, I can read for you in an hour, like an hour from now, and then it would be like $50. So let me know what you think about that. So I took that down because it's hard for me. I need to have a text. I need to be able to know that I have an appointment. So I took that down for now. Also, again, thought about just doing Venmo for a little bit, something fast, something like off the cuff, I will read for you, like read your chart. Where it'd be simple, $50, really easy. Like I could do it in an hour from now or 2 hours from now, say, for example. Okay, so I took that down. If anyone knows anything about that, I would love to know. I'm gonna just talk, and I might not post this video. I kind of try to think of this. I also want to share this with you guys. When you're doing something new and you feel like a weirdo, just remember all the people that never listen to you, and that don't give you the time of day, the people that would, not your besties, right? Not the people that would make you feel uncomfortable. They're not going to pay attention to you anyway, So that's what I tell myself. No one, or think of it this way. if you don't like a topic, isn't it hard to read about? Isn't it hard to like focus on? Like, do you want to spend your time learning about something that you don't care about? So really, you're going to draw into your life the people that what you're working on resonates with. You can hear my family in the back. That's another thing. Okay, so there's so much stuff. I can't wait to share. I just want to keep track of my time because I want to be on time for Erin. But anyway, so going back to that thing of just do your thing. Don't worry about how you're going to be embarrassed. You know, it is really hard to do this. It's probably why I don't come all the time here and do all my videos, right? And I really need to. Another reason is it's just awkward even having like family, even though they hear me talk all the time. It's just, you feel like, I don't know, like we're going to be moving and I'm going to have my own space a little bit more. That's going to be a little bit more secluded. So maybe that will help. But I know that there's also new beginnings for me that you are going to be experiencing too, because all of us are. And then I have other ones that I would like to share with you. But again, let me know what you've been up to, what's been changing in your life, and what you would like to learn about. So let's see, I'm looking at my notes that I wrote for myself. Don't forget to look where Aqua is in your chart, Aquarius. This new cycle. So what have I been doing? Okay, so I mentioned to you, I feel like this is my hypochondriac era, okay, and I'm sorry, but this has been such the experience for me. But if you guys all want to know something that I actually learned, you won't believe this, but I started eating tons of, what's it called? I'm blanking. What is in bananas? Oh my goodness, I can't think of the word right now. It's like I'm panicking. I will think of the word in a second. But you know when you're having leg cramps and you can't, anyway, I'll think of that word in a minute. But I've been eating foods that, like, for example, 1 tablespoon of cocoa, like regular cocoa, has 280 milligrams of potassium. Okay, potassium. Okay, so I put 3 tablespoons in hot water. I don't put any sugar in it, put a little cream in it, and I drink that every day. I take V8 low sodium juices or whatever they are, and that has like 1,000 milligrams of potassium in it. I have 2 or 3 of those a day. I need to get up to 4,000. Let me tell you what, my blood pressure is down to 121/81, and I can show you proof. And we've done it manually and twice regularly. So I basically changed my life almost overnight, and I will let you know if this continues to be the case. So I have been trying to improve as a human being, physically, mentally, spiritually, all of those things. And it's kind of really interesting for you as well, if you astrologically, to think about this. For what has been happening, here it is. Everyone has a progressed new moon every 29 years, okay? 29 years, you will have a progressed new moon. I had one when I first met my husband, back when he was in, someone's coming in my room. I'm videoing, who is it? Come on in. Hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm videoing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everyone. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's 444 magic.
Oh,
okay.
At it. Love you.
I better get going. I love you. Okay. So my progressed new moon, when I first met my husband, he was in Saudi Arabia. It was a very lonely time. It's a brand new beginning. That's when you know you're having a new start. I had another progressed new moon, November 20th, I believe it was, November 25th of 2020. And that's a brand new start. Now, it takes a little bit of time to get going because it's a very, very dark moon. So it's a dark moon 2.5 years before that time period and 2.5 years after that time period. So if you want to know where your progressed new moon is, you can figure that out online. I can help you do that, and another astrologer can do that. And that's what I've been having. So I've been a progressed Capricorn. So going back to that time, I was a 26 degree Sag. That was my new moon back then. Fast forward to November of 2020, I was a 25 degree Capricorn, right? That was my progressive moon. On top of that, it was an eclipse, a solar eclipse. On top of that, Pluto in the sky was transiting over my progressed sun. So that's another thing that you can look for, that an astrologer can look for. Where's your progressed sun and where are the planets? That if you have a big planet on your progressed sun, it's a biggie. So I have had Pluto hanging out with my progressed sun, okay? And Pluto already was on my natal sun way back when, like around 1997. Then my progressed sun starts, of course, it's always moving, and then Pluto's moving along, and then it progressed, and then Pluto outside in the sky, transit Pluto is on my progressed sun, right? So I've got this new moon moment, then I have transit Pluto on there, and then guess where I'm at now? I'm at the 29th degree of Capricorn. So I am ending my time frame in Capricorn, and I am going to be a progressed Aquarius in May 30th. Okay, so I'm at the very last degree of Capricorn. So I think this is my low ebb moment where I am kind of like, you know, last time when I was a 29 degree Sag, I got married, and then I progressed to 0 Cap, and then I had my firstborn child. So when Tatiana was born, I was at a 0 degree Cap moment, and I have been there ever since. I've been a Capricorn the whole time. So now I'm progressing to Aquarius, right? I'm going to be an Aquarian, and you do this too. Your sun is progressing too. These are times where you will know, hey, you're having gigundous changes in your life, okay? Okay. Ugh, there's so much more to say. And it's time for me to go. I think it's oh no, it's 4:44 right now. Hold on. Yes, 4:44 right now. Okay. Things that have been changing in my life. We are moving. We're about to close on our house. We're going to move. I'm getting my blood pressure right. I have had this crazy, probably TMI. I have had this eczema thing in my ears that have been driving me bonkers, affected my entire life since 1999. I fixed that in 2021. I used to be on Adderall from 2007 to a couple years ago. I would go on and off it. I stopped taking Adderall. That has changed my life. I used to drink wine almost every single night for a while, not for, let's say, my whole married life, but let's say maybe the last five years for sure, maybe 10. I don't know, I'd have to actually really think about it, but I mean, always drinking wine. Stopped that 100%. Not that I don't drink, but it's gone from that to once in a while, maybe once a month, which I never thought would happen. And I actually prayed for that to happen because I knew it was unhealthy and I knew it affected me so terribly. Anyway, there's so much more, but I probably should end this because I could probably edit this and put a couple other videos and slap them together. I do want to do another one. I could tonight, but I try not to ever do my videos when I've had a drink. So if I do have a drink tonight, I don't want to do a video, if that makes any sense. Although, anyway, I have so many questions and I want to ask you guys some things as well about your input. If you have any input, thoughts on things or whatever, I'd love to know. Let me know what you guys want to learn about. I love teaching. I'm a Sag at heart. I say a lot, okay? That guy said that in the comments, okay? Sorry, I'm really gonna keep trying to be improved. And let's see, don't say it. What else is going on? But we are having, just to give you a little bit of a heads up, this huge transition. We have some outer planets that are moving into Aries. So we have Neptune and we have, hello, I should know this. We have Neptune and we have Saturn that will be moving into Aries. And not only is this the first sign of the zodiac, it is actually a whole entire new cycle for the planets. So if you go online, astroseek.com, for example, you can look up planetary cycles and I will get those dates for you. For example, Saturn, the last time it was in Aries was like pretty much 30 years ago, right? 30 years ago. So Saturn is a 30-year cycle. Neptune is I believe it's a 168-year cycle. This would have been sometime in the 1800s. I will double check that date. So we are talking mammoth. And what is this? This is the dissolving of structures, because Neptune is dissolving things. Saturn is our structures. This is so many other things besides that. But to have these two planets not just meeting up, but meeting up, because they do meet up like every 32 years. I'll double check that as well. And I will do a video on that. But to meet up at the 0 degrees, not just in Aries, at the 0 degree of Aries is monumental. It is very much telling us that we are all having a very brand new beginning, on top of the fact that Pluto just entered Aquarius for good just a couple months ago last year, and then we have Uranus entering Gemini this year. So we have all of these outer planets in masculine or yang signs, and so they're doing some nice aspects with each other. We have the conjunction with Neptune and Saturn. We then have a sextile between Neptune and Saturn and Uranus to Gemini, and then we have a trine between Pluto and Uranus. So we have a lot of activity, a lot of new beginnings. So if you're feeling down, if you're feeling like this is just like, or stagnant, or like, when is this going to kick off? Don't let it get you down. Don't let it stop you. Realize that there is this bright new beginning that's happening, and I couldn't be more like excited but also serious about it. And okay, my time is up. I hope that this makes sense to you guys. I'm sure it does make sense. I hope this is a valuable like little video, and I guess I'll just end it there because I have to go. It's 4:48, and I hope you guys have a great night. And let me know in the comments what you want to know about. Say hi, tell me what you've been up to. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free. Just hit the button, subscribe. And I had all these goals, but you know what? My goal is just to make videos. And after I keep making videos consistently, then I'll have more goals of being better at my videos, and I'll have more goals of like, you know, doing the right things in the comments and editing everything just the right way. But I just want to keep sharing stuff because I have my certain people on YouTube, and I love to listen to them, and I just hope that maybe I could be a person that people want to listen to, and I can communicate with you guys and have like a community like that, because that's so my cup of tea. And I feel like I'm not doing my job. Do you know what I mean? I'm not doing my job in life, and I'm trying my very best to do my job the right way, because not only for myself, but for my family. I want my kids to literally live out their dreams, and this is my dream, right? So why am I not doing it? So anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a great night. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.